Would you say you said x for x put the numbers and for y put what?
I need to check this after class. For y, go ahead and put the frequency in.
Percentage.
No, in a decimal. Put the frequencies as a decimal, please. Put the frequencies as decimal. Okay. Do we have that in? No. Oh, we do? Okay, great. And no. Okay, so we got L1, so we got X and Y. Then we click menu. I can re-say, we click menu. We click statistics. And then we go to stat calculations. You guys there with me? Then we go one variable statistics. Does it say like number of lists?
Yeah.
You click one, click OK. Okay, this is the key. For X list, type X, because you called the first column X. Okay, now before we just would do that and click OK. Here's the difference. On frequency, we need to tell it that the frequency of each variable is under list Y. So where it says frequency list, put Y.
Okay.
And now scroll down to OK. Do you get 3.05 for X bar?
Yeah, 3.1667.
Let me take a look at that. You got that? Great.
Nope. I got the right answer, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Mira.
Say,
You just did it wrong.
Oh, yeah.
so we need to compare.
Oh, for that number 2.
I never know which one.
There you go.
But yes, go like that. It makes it seem like I don't want to go with
Does that work? What does it say to you?
Oh, no, but like Alex just need to invite you.
With a variable or
So just to meet to invite you. To meet to invite you.
Okay, so you want to do a variable.
I'm gonna tell you.
So you should get 3.05 for X bar. Remember, X bar is the mean. Nathan, you getting this? Okay, great. So for the 283, 84th, I'll need to research online how to do this because the calculator isn't updated. So there is a way to do it, but I'll just have to research tonight. For everybody else, are we good on how to inspire people? Khadijah's not getting it? Where do you need it from, Khadijah?
Number of lists.
So you click one list, Khadijah?
Yeah.
Then for, does it say X list?
Oh, like X1 list?
Yeah, so you call that X, because that's column X. Okay, so you know, Karina. Okay, we can stop and then restart. You already did it. Okay, let me continue forward and then we'll troubleshoot. Okay, then we'll troubleshoot. So guys, the next thing it asks us is the standard deviation. Standard deviation is a word we know. And standard deviation measures the spread. Let's go ahead and get this down. Standard deviation measures spread. And it is the distance points are from the average. So it's the distance points are from the average. Or from the expected value if you want. Same thing. Expected value, average, mean, all the same. Alex?
What's different in this definition than the one you gave us in the beginning of the year?
Nothing. It's the same. So again, on the AP exam, they will give you the formula for standard deviation. And I think we can write it down. We will not use it because we'll use the calculator, but just so we know it. Standard deviation is the square root of variance. Variance is just standard deviation squared. That's all it is. Nothing big there. The square root of variance. And this equals, and I'll try to explain what this says in the formula, and then we'll go to the calculator. I just want people to know what the formula means.
The semicolon? Oh, it's an I.
Okay, so go ahead and copy the formula down, then I'll explain what the formula is actually trying to say. And then we'll go back to the calculator. So the formula says, take the square root, guys, this is on, take the square root, again we have the sigma, which means sum, so it's saying, take an x value like 1, take the first x value, see how far is it from the average, 1 minus, so how far is it from the average, times the probability of getting that value. That's all it is. Now again, it's just measuring how far away the data is from the average. Now on the calculator, if you go back to the calculator, if you have the Inspire out, you see where it says sigma x. It's right below where it says SX, it says undefined. The reason is because, remember, this is the parameters versus statistics. They have that as undefined, not to worry. But look below that, you get the standard deviation equals, are you guys getting 1.117?
Yeah.
If the calculator isn't giving you that many decimals, discuss with me after class, we can change that. Should be 1.117. On the 8384, it pops up as sigma x. You got that, Charlene? Norma, you have that? Great, great. Again, those who calculator aren't working, we're going to address that after class. Right, but it's going to be super long time. It's just much better to do the calculator. I would never do it by hand, ever. Because we have the calculator the whole time, so it doesn't make sense. Okay, so this is one problem. I want to do another problem here that's a little more challenging, and then I want to give you guys the rest of the time.
Okay.
So here we go. So let me push forward now and have a little more challenging question, but still a good question kind of moving forward.
I'm pretty cool.
Okay, here we go. So the next question asks us the following. In a litter of 7 kittens, 3 are female. 3 are female.
Okay.
You pick 2 kittens at random and you want to know the number of male. And this is a no replacement situation. I mean, we draw and then we draw the next one. We don't put the first one back.
Okay.
So, what are the possibilities? Well, I could have male, male. I could have male, female. Female, male. Female, female. Now, this outcome right here, both females, corresponds to this box right here, as they say. Because if I have 2 females, then I have 0 male kittens. These 2 correspond to this box right here. Because in either of these cases, I have 1 male.
Yeah.
And then this corresponds to this. Because that's the only possible way for me to get the 2 males. And they want to know what is the probability of each one. They want to know what the probability is of each one. Well, let's start. And I'm going to assume... Shamar? Say that one more time. What do you mean by it is 0? The number of males. Right, so there are 0 male kittens. And over here, there. Okay. Victoria? It is the same thing in reality. Like it makes the same thing, right? Like in either case, I have like 1 male. But these are 2 different possibilities of what could happen from the trial, right? Like I could have male first, then female. There's a probability of that. And then there's a different probability. Like in this case, it just happens to be the same, but there's another probability of having first a female, then a male. So